welcome to another puppet story time. Today we're going to have our two friends, Miggs and Jiggs, teach us about baseball.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if they ever come back. Let me root for the home team. When it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball.
Oh, Jiggs, you better lay down,
Why, Miggs, what's wrong with you?
Where does it hurt, Jiggs? Where? Show me where it hurts.
There's nothing that hurts on me. Miggs, I'm not in pain.
Then why were you doing that awful howling so?
I wasn't. I was singing, Miggs. I was singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Please, Jiggs, don't sing. It sounded awful. Jiggs, why are you singing anyway?
Miggs, don't you know it's baseball time? I've been waiting for this season to start ever since they played the World Series last fall.
Don't you mean the World Series?
Right. And now I can follow my team again.
Oh, which team do you like, Jiggs?
Well, first of all, there's the Chicago Underwear. Have you heard of them?
That Chicago Red Sox, Jiggs? Chicago Red Sox?
Yeah, I know it has something to do with the stuff you wear. I also like Minnesota Twits.
That's Minnesota Twins, Jiggs.
Yeah, and I always root for the New York Yankee Doodle Dandy.
That's New York Yankees.
Them too. And I especially like the team whose name sounds so good, the Baltimore Orioles.
They're not named after cookies, Jiggs.
Oh, and are they the cupcakes or the donuts or the fruit pies?
No, Jiggs. They're the Orioles.
Orioles? What kind of food is that?
It's not a food. It's a bird.
Oh, well, it's a good team anyway, even if it's named after something good to eat. But my favorite team of all is the Chicago Cub Scouts.
You mean the Chicago Cubs, Jiggs? Do you collect baseball cards?
You bet. I have cards for all my favorite players.
I hate to hear what you're going to do to their names.
There's Bobo Jackson.
Bo Jackson, Jiggs?
He's good too. There's also Jose Can You See?
Jose Canseco, Jiggs?
Right, and Kirby Hockey Puck.
That's Kirby Puckett, Jiggs.
Don't forget Blueberry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
And Sammy Soso.
Sammy Sosa, Jiggs.
There's also Fred McGruff.
Fred McGriff, Jiggs. McGruff is a dog, like me.
I didn't know dogs played baseball.
They don't.
Then why are you talking about McGruff?
I have the feeling you don't know much about baseball, Jiggs.
Sure I do. I know you play it on an emerald.
That's a diamond, Jiggs.
Diamonds are emeralds? What's the difference? They're both jewels.
Do you even know the idea of the game?
Sure. You want to win, so you can play in the World Cereal Bowl.
You mean the World Series, Jiggs? Do you know how to win in baseball?
Of course I do. You try to score lots of touchdowns, yeah.
Touchdowns are for football. Jiggs, in baseball, you want to get hits.
Hits, huh? Whap, 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 whap.
Ouch! Why'd you hit me?
You said you wanted to get hits. Shall I hit you again?
No, you're supposed to hit the ball, not the players.
I've got a baseball right here. Let me get it for you. Here's my baseball, Miggs. Look at it. Do you want to give it a few whacks?
That's not the way you hit the ball, Jiggs. You should choke up on the bat first and then hit it.
Choke the bat? What? That's mean. I've never heard such a mean thing. We should call SPCA. Hurry, somebody's trying to hurt animals.
I'm not talking about a real animal, a bat, Jiggs. A baseball bat, the wooden stick that you hold.
In that case, forget it, SPCA. She's not trying to harm any animals. I made a mistake.
Now, Jiggs, after the players hit the ball with the bat, they run around and tag the bases.
Tag, you're it.
Ouch, not that kind of tag. The players step on all the bases before stealing home.
I better go home and lock all my doors and windows.
Why, Jiggs?
I don't want people to steal my home.
Jiggs, come back. Relax. No one is going to rob your home. Stealing your home just means the runner tries to touch the home plate before the catcher can catch the ball.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so, Miggs? Speaking of catcher, that's the position I'd like to play because I want to stand behind the old home saucer.
That's home plate, Jiggs.
Home plate, home saucer, what's the difference? Anyway, I have everything I need to be a catcher. I have a mask and I have a catcher's mitten.
It's supposed to be a mitt, Jiggs, not a mitten. Take that thing off. You don't want to get hurt, do you? You need a proper catcher's mask to protect your face from getting hit, not that blue masquerade mask you had on.
You mean I could get hurt?
Yes, Jiggs.
Then I don't want to be the catcher.
Okay, you can be the shortstop.
But I'm not short. I can be the tall stop.
There's no such thing as a tall stop, Jiggs, but you can be the pitcher.
How can I do that? You pour the water into a pitcher and then you pour it out the pitcher. But if you pour the water into me, I'm just going to swallow it. I really don't think anybody will want it back after I do that.
I'm not talking about pitchers of water, Jiggs. I'm talking about the pitcher who throws the ball at the batter.
Oh, what a mess.
What do you mean?
Don't you know? If you throw a ball into a bowl of cake batter, it's going to splatter all over the place. Yuck!
Jiggs, nobody's going to throw a ball into cake batter. The pitcher throws to the catcher behind the home plate.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be the pitcher then. I can't throw that well anyway.
Then try playing in the outfield, Jiggs. Can you catch flies?
What do you think I am, a frog? I don't catch bugs with my tongue.
You don't have to, Jiggs.
Good, because bugs taste awful, and I don't like to eat them.
Catching flies mean grabbing the ball before it hits the ground.
These terms are so confusing. I think I'll just be the coach.
You can't be the coach, Jiggs. Coaches have to know a lot about the game.
If a pumpkin can do it, I can do it.
What do you mean? Pumpkins don't coach baseball.
Sometimes they do. Cinderella had a pumpkin for a coach.
Cinderella had a different kind of coach, Jiggs. She didn't play baseball.
I should say she didn't. She kept running away from the ball, and that's no way to play the game.
Jiggs, I've tried and tried to explain baseball to you. Why don't you go to the library and read a book about it?
That sounds like a good idea. See you later. Take me out to the ball game.
Why don't you go to the library too? If you don't want to read about baseball, you can find a good book about something else. The library has lots of good books on all kinds of subjects. And the people who work there can help you find what you want. Goodbye for now. Well, friends, I do hope that you've enjoyed learning about baseball from Miggs and Jiggs. They definitely had it confused. Join us next time on another Puppet Story Time. Bye!